Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at top 3 Chrome extensions that I think are super useful and save a ton of time. And best part, all of them are basically free or a really generous free plan. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first one we have is called Tango. So anyone who's working corporate 9 to 5 in front of a computer every day or running a business, this one is a lifesaver. It basically builds a software training guides automatically. For example, let's say you have a team and you want to teach somebody how to use Salesforce to add new leads. You would probably either get on a call with them and show them what to do, or you'll have somebody on your team or you building a guide, taking screenshots. Hey, click here, then filter here. This tool does that for you automatically. So let's see how it works. Once you're signed up with an account, you'll be prompted to download the Chrome extension. So do that. And once you're all signed up, let's see how it's used. So let's say I want to teach somebody how to build an automation in Zapier. So what I'll do here is I'll click on the Chrome extension for Tango, and then I'm going to click here on capture. Now I'm just going to go through what I need to do or what they need to do once. So for example, create a new Zap, start your trigger, search for the app, now go to configuration. As I'm doing all these steps, what Tango is doing is sort of capturing the steps of what I'm doing. And as soon as I hit done, it's going to turn all those steps into a guide with the screenshots and instructions automatically. Magic, right? I can share it as a link. I can integrate this into the knowledge base or my company's resource for all the knowledge and stuff. Or I can just share it as a guide. So whenever someone clicks it, the app's gonna basically do hand holding for the user and tell them exactly where to click. It's gonna circle the thing where they need to click, tell them what to type. So basically it sort of replaces me in those meetings, and I can basically teach a lot more people how to use software and be proficient at it very quickly. All right, moving on to the next one. This one's particularly useful for anyone in marketing or who loves data. So it's called Graphy.app. So once I have the Chrome extension installed and I'm signed in, the usual stuff, what I can do here is I can sort of import my data from all different sources into this single dashboard. I can go to my Stripe, I can click add to Graphy, boom, done. I can go to my Google Analytics, I can say add to Graphy, done. And now I can add all these data dashboards into a single board. So when I'm I'm in a meeting or I'm presenting to my boss or presenting it to my team, I can build these data reports in seconds. And the best part is I can add annotations, I can add stickers, I can call out numbers. So I can really make these graphics visually pop out and be really intuitive in terms of what is going on in whatever reporting I'm making. Is it for marketing, is it for revenue, whatever it might be. But it makes it really easy to present data and then start making those decisions based on the data. So like most apps, the free plan is super generous here as well. I can create a whole bunch of charts and I can have 3 boards on the free plan. And of course, the premium plan is going to have more customizations like branding and all that stuff. Okay, I think if you don't like bringing all your data into Excel and then building those dashboards yourself, this is super intuitive, super quick. I mean, anytime you have a new report to do, you just hit sync data and it's going to pull the fresh data and you're good to go. Done in seconds. Okay, so this next Chrome extension I think is super underrated. It's actually Zapier's Chrome extension. I know a lot of people don't know that this Chrome extension exists. But in Zapier, how you have a bunch of different triggers, maybe when you get an email or when a sales, when you get a new lead or something like that, somebody fills a form. Zapier Chrome extension could also be a trigger with or without an input. So for example, I have this automation where I just have to add the name of the lead, the web, the company name and stuff. And now this automation is going to automatically script the website. It's going to craft a personalized message and the outreach message is going to be ready in my Gmail. So as I'm browsing the internet and I want to trigger automations, Zapier's Chrome extension makes it super seamless to sort of trigger those automations. For example, here's another one. So I talk about a bunch of tools, and as soon as I find something useful, I trigger this Chrome extension. I'm just put in the name. It automatically fetches the URL from the website I'm on, and then it adds it to my Airtable. So that way I can just keep a list of things I found interesting and useful that I can talk about here on this YouTube channel and stuff. If you scroll down further, you'll see a whole bunch of these, ideas for inspiration. So you can start thinking of which are some easy low-hanging fruits you can knock off and start adding more productivity and automations to your workflow. This is just an example. And I hope you found this video insightful. You learned something new, you feel inspired. If that is the case, give us a thumbs up. And as always, for more tools and automation flows, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the future videos.